Hi and welcome to another NET Vapor review. Sorry for the angle of the camera, but now I need to re-wick the GO.A.T because we're going out shortly to lunch with a few friends and they all want to try the GO.A.T. So I decided to re-wick it because I've been vaping on naturally extracted tobacco yesterday on it and they all like sweet vapes. So I'm going to re-wick it and put in some candy stuff for them to sample the GO.A.T. So this is the first time I'm actually re-wicking a RDA of any kind. So let's see how it goes. This is full of, well, not so full, but still naturally extracted tobacco in it. So let's have a look how it works out. So first thing is I want to take out the battery just to make sure that is no problem. So in order, I just take off the back, front, and squeeze out the battery and put it over here. Now take off the panels. Oh, they're quite strong magnets, just stuck together. Alright, now we're just going to take out the old wick and the secret is to take off bits and pieces. It just came out. And the second one, and this is actually the first time I'm trying to re-wick a coil. If you watch my previous review on this whole setup, you'll see I'm fairly new to RDAs, any type. That's it, out. The coils look fine, not damaged by the action. I wonder if it can focus. I don't know how. Okay, it looks fine to me. Well, just 1 second. This just needs a bit more. Let's have a look if I could just separate this a bit. Yeah, it looks fine to me. Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, now I'm going to take 2 pieces of wick that I already cut earlier, yesterday's review. Just wonder if this is not too thick. We'll see in a minute. So, no, I need to get a bit more. Let's have a look now. Yesterday when I was vaping the GO.A.T, I was vaping on naturally extracted tobacco, 9 milligrams, and I must tell you, I felt it. So I have a problem because all my naturally extracted tobacco are 9 milligrams. I mixed a 6 and a 12, so I have to go back to my good old Aspire NX30 and the Aspire X until I get myself maximum 6 milligrams of nic, because it's going to be too high. So now the secret of the coil is not to move the coil. If you see the coil is moving, then you know it's too thick. So you put it in gently and you make sure that the coil is actually not moving, but there is a bit of resistance. Yeah, I think that's it. Maybe a bit more to the other side. It's done. If I can do this, anyone can, because I like things simple and easy. You know, that's why I stuck to stock coil for so long, until this shop owner convinced me to buy this one. And so far I'm very happy with it, because it is amazing flavor, and the coil could be used again and again just to re-wick it. And I'm using this cotton bacon. It's very easy to deal with, and it costs pennies, so I can do this as many times as I want. And the coil is still perfectly okay. So now again the same method, backwards and forwards a few times, just to make sure that any excess of the cotton goes away. I think we're on a winner here. Maybe just a little bit more. Should be a bit of resistance, not too much, because otherwise apparently you'll have dry patches in the cotton, and that can cause you a dry hit or burnt. Worst thing possible apparently. I never used RDAs and all that, so for me this is all new. So I'm learning while I'm recording this as well. Now we have to cut it, not by the deck, just a little bit out of the deck area. That's it. The scissor is not the best scissor. I think I'm gonna have to get myself another scissor. Other side. Oh, a minute. See, you need the right tools. This scissor is not the best scissor. Oh, I think that's good enough, no? Not too short. Let me just cut this one here. Oh, I'm late. That's it. And the last one, see how easy it is? It's simple. See, you don't have to do this every day. Once a week, just to change the cotton, and every once in a while just to fire the coils without the cotton and wash them under the tap, or you can watch my first review, and you can keep these coils for months. Right, I think I've got it right. There's a bit of, use this scissor, let's see, just to get off the strangy bits. Yeah, I think I've got it. I will just fluff them up a bit. They look quite sweet, huh? What do you think? First time? Easy. Now what we do is we're gonna tuck them in. Some guy told me to actually moisten the wick before you get it in, but I can't see why. It's just as easy to put it in. So the secret is that the wick should touch the deck in order to absorb any excess, and then the whole wick absorbs the excess within the coil itself. That's where the main thing should be. Oh, sorry, I was out of camera. I hope you see what I'm doing here. It's a very difficult angle to work with a camera like this. Now he told me to always keep a gap here for the air intake. So I'll do the same on the other side. Right, I think it's done quite well. Maybe it should have been a bit longer on this side, but never mind. You live and learn. But for the first time, I think it's not bad of a job. Okay, so now what we want to do is I'll take off the deck and I want to refill the Sqounck bottle because there's 5 guys with their wives and they're all going to want to vape on it, and a lot of juice is going to be vaped, so I don't want to be short-handed. I'm going to take this one with me just in case as well. Black note. This is my bread and butter. And I'm using Candy King batch. You know who bought this for me? My accountant. Instead of a whiskey, he heard I'm vaping, so he bought me this. Nice of him, but it comes in handy now. Give it a good mix. And I'll fill up a bit of this bottle here. This is the refill. It's a 30 ml apparently. Oh gosh, this is tight. Oof. Oh, a second. Okay. Refill this. I'm not crazy about fruit and candy, but on occasion I do like it. I've got a few nice e-liquids, but I wanted to try this one. Never tried this one, the Candy King batch. Apparently it tastes very good, so I'm doing it for my friends who I know like sweet flavors. How much do we fill? Yeah, I think we filled enough here. And so basically the wicking is done. I've done that one within 8 minutes and the talking. So this is very fast. I mean, you do it every once a week. Saves you money on the coils. Now with this, apparently, this is the Sqounck bottle. So apparently this should work. So I never tried this. So you screw it in. So I took out the battery just in case. And apparently you squeeze this to get the air pressure in, and then let go, and apparently this should refill. Maybe I'll give it a bit of a hand. Yeah, you see it's refilling. Easy. Lovely job. Look at that. So really, in theory, you don't have to take this out ever. Amazing. Isn't this amazing? Now, I wonder if I'll squeeze it again, if the juice will just come out. I don't want to do that, so give this a gentle squeeze. And you can see it's filling up nicely. Alright, I think this is enough for this video because I don't want to waste too much time on this. So let's undo this. But you can see it works. Yeah, let me just wipe off the excess rubbish from the e-liquid. Oh, I didn't bring with me tissues. Clever. Alright, never mind. Smells interesting. Smells like one of those jelly candies. You know this. Now we'll try to see if the sqounking actually works. Now, if I press this in theory, let's press it. Let's press it. See that? You see the e-liquid coming out from the hole, from the top, and cascading over the coil. Ah! Actually works. Look at that. So what you got here is basically every few vapes, I suppose every 10 minutes, you just give it 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Now you don't want to over flood it, because this is not a normal sqounker. This would not suck back in the excess into the sqounk bottle. So whatever you've got here remains here. So you have to be careful with that. I said that in the first review. Well, look at that, just to see it again. Amazing. I think it's got quite a lot of juice already, but I wanna, yeah, I think it's got a lot of juice already. My gosh, oh, I think I overdone it, you see? I think I overdone it. Because I wanted to see how it works. This is lovely. Let me just bring a towel, 1 minute. Right, I'll just wipe here the excess. So you see, you have to be careful with this, not to overdo it. I better be going soon because we need to go. All waiting. But I said I'm going to get this on video and to show you how easy it is. Okay, there's a few niggling bits I just came across. See the overflooding, that's one thing. And I'm not 100% sure if my cotton is thick enough. I think so. I think so. Well, let's put back in the battery. Where did I put the battery? Where did I put the battery? I want to put it, here it is. Okay, plus, minus. Now apparently, if I put in the battery, it will remember my previous settings. Yes, 40 watts, reading it as, 1 minute, let me just put the cap on because I don't want it to spill in case there is access here. So you put the openings opposite the coils, the airflows, and let's cover the panels. Look, it clicks in easy, it just goes in. Did I do it right? I didn't do it right, no. Yeah, clicks in. The other side. Now this is all done. With the talking, with the refilling the tank, we're holding now on 18 minutes, but I could have done the wicking less than 10 or even 5 if I was concentrating without talking so much. Let's fire it up, eh? Let's open this first. Ah, interesting smell. Interesting smell. It's like sour sticks of some kind. Let's give it a vape. Interesting flavor, not exactly of my my favorite taste, but interesting flavor. It's like take a bunch of sour sticks and put in your mouth. Candy King batch, interesting. Anyway, I'm sure they will love it. And this I did for them. So I hope you enjoyed the video. You saw it's easy to do, not complicated. And let's go enjoy our dinner. Happy New Year to everybody. Bye bye. Till the next time.